Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let me get this shared out here and get some people up here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Like I said, I'm just getting this shared out here real quick. Hi, J Cash. How you doing, hon? I'm good. I'm just getting this shared out with people so that they know that I'm live. Good morning, Rachel. I just sent you the link if you want to come up, sweetie. Hi, Wolf. Hope you're doing good today. I crashed early last night. I know I felt bad because Flatline sent me a link to hers, but I wasn't feeling good and I crashed. I feel bad. I missed it. Lisa's supposed to be joining me, so hopefully she'll be up here in a few minutes. Oh no, Ray. Well, yesterday was a stressful day. I mean, the alternator went out in my car, and since it's a Volvo and it's considered a foreign, it's going to cost me a arm and a leg. So I had to rearrange everything so I can get someone to take my kid to work for me and pick him up until I can get the car fixed. And it was just a bad day. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to bed. I don't feel good. I'm upset. So my dad's going to take him to work for me, and then his friend's going to pick him up from work because I really don't want my dad he's getting up there in age. I mean, you couldn't tell the man's as old as he is, but still, I don't want to ask him to get out at 10 o'clock at night to pick Dylan up from work. And then, of course, Brian will be asleep because he has to get up for work. Hi, Miss Lisa.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Took me a minute. I'm like cooking. So what's up, Sean?
Not much. Just decided I didn't see anyone else really live, so might as well come live and chit chat with everybody. No, Carney, it's definitely not cheap. Hi, Patsy Klein. And then, of course, you know, the Jimmy's down. I just had to order a new gas tank for it and the filler neck. Brian's got to get because the filler, he was going to put gas in it the other day and the filler neck broke off. So we're already down a vehicle and then that happened. So, and of course, right now he's working 7 days a week. So he's got the van at work. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do?
Seems like every time your vehicle breaks, it's like another thing. Like,
oh, I know. It was just a headache. I was upset. Oh no, Wolf. Well, the Volvo is actually Dylan's car, but since he don't have his license, I drive it. And he was going to go over and take his permit test and stuff, but can't exactly do that now.
Rachel, I like the lightning bolt. Hi, Wolf. Hey,
Jay Cash is in here. Patsy Klein.
I wasn't reading, sorry.
Hi, Carlo. By the time everything ended, I had a migraine and Dylan didn't have to work yesterday. As soon as I was done with dinner, I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you get disgusted. It's like, give up.
Yeah, it's the alternator Wolf. My dad has one of those little things and he brought it over and put it on the car. So yeah, it's the alternator. My dad's like, I'm just too old, babe. I can't crawl around on the ground anymore and do work on cars like I used to. I'm like, oh, I know. Because I was a tomboy growing up and I was a daddy's girl. And he would always, if he couldn't get his hands on someplace, he'd always be like, hey, baby, come over here. And go over and he'd show me what he wanted me to do. And I'd get up there and do it. So I've worked on cars with my dad my whole life.
I did too. My dad too. Same thing.
The guys I dated, they were like, how do you know so much about cars? I'm like, I was raised up on them. I mean, I was a daddy's girl. I was out there getting greasy and dirty with him working on cars. I thought it was because, like I said, a couple nights before this happened, I lost all my lights. So I told Dylan, I said, well, we can still drive it during the day when I don't need the lights, and then we'll have to at night, we'll have to make some other kind of arrangements because I can't drive it without lights at night. And then yesterday I went to go out and it wouldn't start at all. Oh, I know. I would much rather the older cars. I love old muscle cars. I was raised up on them. My dad had tons of them.
Yeah, my dad had tons of muscle cars too. Like he had every car. Only had a car. Like really nice ones too. I told him he should have been in the car salesman business because he knew some, they were always in garages, like his friends, they all like worked on cars all the time.
Oh yeah,
It was
I
like their little
remember my
hobby.
dad and all my uncles and his friends. They were constantly working
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yep.
Said I was a daddy's girl. I was out there working right with them on them. I didn't care. I was raised around guns, and we'd go out to grandma's on the weekend because my grandma lived out in BFE, and there wasn't nothing around for like 16 miles was the nearest house to her. We'd go out there shooting guns and stuff every weekend and stuff. I may not have stayed on the ground after I shot it, and a lot of them would kick me on my ass, but I got right back up and shot them again.
Plug it, it does. Uh, where do you take the kids? Like,
My favorite cars were my Cadillacs. I love my Caddies. We called it flea market on wheels because like I was always working and shit, and like just clothes everywhere. You name it, blankets, clothes, didn't matter, shoes. You can find it in my fucking caddy. But I loved my one. It was black and gold, and I loved my convertible too. I had two of them. But
Oh, I loved my Mustangs, both
my
Mustangs I
LeBaron,
had.
I loved. See, I never had a Mustang. My dad did. My dad had a badass black and red one. It was a stick too. It was bad. I would
My
say it was a
first one was candy apple
2006
red,
model.
and the other one was maroon. I loved my Mustang. Ray, I've
Yeah.
known Abe since he was fan cam before he ever became Evil Abe. I've known Abe since he started YouTube. And Abe, actually, I was being harassed by a guy, and Abe called him out on his fucking shit. And me and Abe's always been close, though. We have a love hate relationship. Sometimes we love each other, and sometimes we hate each other, but I will always take up for Abe just because he was there when nobody else was. Let's see,
Yeah,
well, if my
Abe will.
dad
I
had.
will give credit. He will do that. I was shocked the one time he stuck up for me for something. I was shocked. I was like, damn.
My dad had a brown Jeep growing up, Wolf, and we would take the tops and the doors off and take that thing out mudding. Oh, I had so much fun doing stuff like that with my dad growing up.
Oh yeah, we had dune buggies. Those were great. Dad, you want a chicken sandwich? Remember the dune buggies, Dad? We'll get a dune buggy ride. No, I was just talking about it with my friend.
I used to watch that show all the time, Carlos.
I can't believe it's going to be August already.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy.
In a way, I'm kind of glad, but then in a way, I'm not. Don't want to be 21 in August. That means he can go buy his own cigarettes, and I don't have to go buy them no more.
Buy my own alcohol. Believe I have one.
Which I think it was stupid when Ohio raised it from 18 to 21, anyways, to buy fucking cigarettes.
Yeah, it's like you
They're going
fucking
to
get all
smoke. They're
excited
going to
and
smoke.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, your parents are going to get it for you, fucking idiots. You know?
I mean, he could be doing a lot worse things than smoking cigarettes. So
All right. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but if you can legally at 18 sign that line that you will defend your country up to including your life, you should be able to buy fucking cigarettes at 18. These boys at 18 can sign to go into the service and defend our countries up to including with their life. They should be allowed to fucking buy cigarettes. Oh wow, Carlos. That's
Oh,
cool.
absolutely. I mean, you're going to put your life on the line, but you can't buy cigarettes. Oh, okay.
Oh, I know. You took a note to the corner store that they're sending you up to get their cigarettes. You go up and buy them.
Yeah, the note. We never had that problem. They didn't change that shit to what? Like, I don't even know when.
I don't know. I always looked older than what my age was.
I never got cars for that shit.
And I didn't either. I went in, I was buying alcohol and cigarettes and everything at 15.
Yeah, I
Never
know.
got carded. Well, Marlboro's is almost $7 a pack here in Ohio. My sister, she had just beat the grandfather clause when they upped the drinking age.
I mean, everybody's gonna drink too. You
Oh, I
know.
know. Mom was always like, if you want to drink, just let me know. I'll go buy it. I'd much rather you drink here at the house than out on the street somewhere. If I ever want to
Yeah.
drink, I'd just be like, hey, Mom, she would go buy it for me. And I
I
mean, I
had
guess
fake
that's why I do it
ID.
with Dylan too, because it's like, I would much rather go buy it and him be here at the house where I know he's safe than out on the street somewhere doing it. Oh yeah, Carney, they're not cheap. But I figured if that's my one bad habit, leave me alone. I smoke my cigarettes. I'm telling you, Wolf. Now they're wanting to restart up the mask thing again.
I think we'll get two of these. You want one too? I got no deals to drink.
Yeah.
Both of them.
I'm so pissed. Here they're like, oh, you go get the vaccine, then you don't have to wear the mask no more. Well, I got both my vaccine shots. Now they're talking about re-implementing the mask again. God damn. I just went and took that shit just so I didn't have to wear this.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, Carney. This new strain is worse than the other.
Well, obviously the vaccine maybe doesn't work. I don't know.
But they're claiming it's a new strain of it.
Okay. So what's that mean? Like that shot won't work on that?
Yeah. Well, our governor was putting so many rules and everything that the House of Representatives went and had it where he cannot make any of the rules for the masks or anything. It has to go through them. He just can't do it no more because he's an idiot, anyways. Oh, I know, Carney. And you can, like, in Ohio now, it's legal that you can buy like the Delta 8 vaping carts, the gummies. They even have out a Delta 8 like actual bud that you can get and smoke. And it's all legal here in Ohio now, but it's still I'm like, well, yeah, okay.
Sorry, I'm being noisy. It's underneath my sofa. Making my dad some coffee
Aw.
from McDonald's. Yeah, they like this McCafe shit. I don't know. Never drank it. I don't drink coffee. But my daughter likes it too. I do like cappuccino though. Cappuccino is good.
I can't drink coffee. I'm allergic to the coffee bean.
Really, Wolf?
Brian's the same way. You do not talk to him before he's had his first cup of coffee in the morning.
My mom's kind of like that. She's like, "Can I drink my coffee?" Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I make enough. My dad really doesn't drink a lot. He'll drink a couple, like pretty big cups, but then my daughter drinks the rest, so she loves it.
Yeah, mom and dad both are coffee drinkers.
Yeah, my grandparents are too.
My dad still drinks coffee every morning.
Woof.
When I was working at the one gas station here in town, and they got in the cappuccino machine, they kept wanting us all to try
Adrian.
it. Hi, Adrian, sweetie. And I kept telling them, I said, I can't drink it. I cannot drink anything like coffee. I'll get sick. And my boss kept, oh, it's not like coffee. It's not like coffee. Just try it. Just try it. I did, and I started puking everywhere. And she's like, go home now. She goes, I will never ask you to drink anything like that again. Like I told you. I love the smell of coffee.
See, I don't.
Oh, see, I do. I just can't drink it.
I don't know, whatever the fuck my mom makes, I don't like the smell of that. Adrian, where have you been?
Yeah, like to she saw. And her honeyberry seeds.
Yeah. Oh, no, I love me some bacon.
Yeah, bacon smells good. Definitely. Fresh OJ, yep.
I just don't have the patience to sit there and juice all the oranges for fresh OJ. I've done it.
Oh yeah, I've done it. We had like a machine. Like it just did it for you.
Now I like to fry my bacon, and then if I'm making eggs, fry my eggs in that bacon grease.
Oh hell yeah. Don't ever throw away bacon grease.
I
It's the
always keep my
best.
bacon grease.
Mm-hmm.
I got a mason jar that I put it in, and I'll use that grease for other stuff too.
Hell
Especially
yeah.
if I get like fresh green beans and I break them up and put them in a pot and put some of that bacon grease in them.
Yeah, bacon grease is good for everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Adrian. I get it though. Kids are goddamn crazy. Straight up.
They are. See, I grew up and every Sunday mom would get up and she would fry up eggs, bacon, sausage. Then we had to make sausage gravy and biscuits and fried apples. Ugh.
I tell you what though, put some. Okay, listen what you do to your scrambled eggs. Let them cook for a while. Don't sit there and mix them up and do all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like scramble them up in a bowl. Let them sit in your fucking pan for a while, and just like twirl them around. You get these big ass scrambled eggs. They fluff up. Don't ever like scramble them in the fucking pans. Telling you, trust me. And the bacon grease just tops it off. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot, Wolf. And I use mayo instead of butter or margarine on like bread and shit.
Now you can make grilled cheese sandwiches instead of bread. Use mayo, and they are awesome.
Okay, Adrian, you make sure too, girl. Oh yeah, I do like all my like grilled cheese with like mayo.
Mm-hmm.
I've tricked so many people. I'm like, do you like mayo? Like, no. I'm like, now you do. after they
I
ate
love mayo.
it. They didn't even know. Yeah, me too, Wolf. I do the same thing. I let them sit in there for a little bit. Because you're already scrambling them. You know, you don't need to be like on the pan and shit.
I can make an omelet just about any way you want it.
Oh yeah, I make bomb omelets. I bake my omelets, so I don't flip them. I put them in the oven, and oh my god, you don't even know. I've made so many millions of omelets in my lifetime. I don't ever flip them. I don't fold them in half. I use like 6 to 7 eggs, and they turn out huge. Exactly, Wolf.
Well, I know I've told you, Lisa, before, but you know, Dad is one of 13, and my mom's one of 9 kids. And my mom's dad was a preacher. He was an old Southern Baptist preacher down there in Kentucky. And every Sunday, the kids were responsible for cooking the meal for all the church. People would congregate at the house after church, and all the kids. So my mom was used to fixing all these big feasts. And half the time she would fix all this food. I'm like, Mom, it's just us. We're not feeding the whole church congregation anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So we usually fed all the kids in the neighborhood because we had plenty of food. Mom would be outside, hey, you guys hungry? Come on in.
Yeah. I've been cooking a lot lately. It's just because my daughter's been coming over here. I mean, she's here all the time anyway, but she's like extra hungry,
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
Being
So,
pregnant, I remember them days.
whew. So I'm like, hey, you want this? She's like, yeah. So I make extra. No, it doesn't, Wolf. Exactly. You eat your breakfast, your fucking treat in between, your lunch, your fucking treat, your dinner, you know, and then dessert.
Nice. Well, my mom could too. I can bake too, but my stepmom, she bakes a lot, and she actually sells a lot of her baking on Facebook. And she'll have people reach out to her and be like, hey, can you make me this? Can you make me that? And she will. And then once a month, they have like a bake sale at church, and they serve breakfast and everything there on a Saturday morning. And then they have like their bake sale. And my stepmom, she's in charge of all that at the church and does it.
Yeah, that's so cool. I told you I want nut rolls.
She makes them.
I know.
And every year around Christmas and Thanksgiving, my sister makes these pumpkin rolls, and oh my god!
Oh
See, I
yeah, those are
can't make
bomb
them. I
too.
have tried, but I can't make them.
I
That's
can't
one thing
bake.
I can't. I can bake, but I cannot make them. Mine fall apart all the time.
I'm not a good baker at all. It's too much. It's too much measuring. It's too much. It's like I don't like fucking with dough. I don't know. I'm just not a good homemade baker. I've done it, and I've done like a lot of really cool shit, but it's just not my thing. It's a lot of time in that.
It is. But I grew up in the kitchen with mom. I was constantly baking.
Woof. Yeah.
Mom was
Me too,
she.
Wolf. I don't like to bake.
She never measured anything. She did everything by look. So I learned it. I don't, a lot of times when I'm making stuff, I don't measure it because I'm just so used to with mom. I just know by looking what it needs.
Yeah, I never measure. That's my thing. That's why I don't like baking. I think baking, don't you have to measure like basically everything?
Most people do, but like I said, I did it so many
You
years with
know?
my mom. I can basically eyeball it and I know about what I need.
Yeah. I do make really good freaking um sorry, Red Lobster
Oh, the
those are my
cheddar
tags.
bitters.
Like their biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I make them bomb. It's so easy to make. I just can't think of everything. I know it's pancake mix. I can't remember, man. I know there's cheese in it. It's so easy to make. It only takes like 1 minute, and then you
I don't
bake it.
know if they still carry them or not, but I know like Swans, they had like a cheddar baked biscuit like that you could get, and those things were the
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah, I love
Morning, Libra.
swans. Hi, Libra. Swans cake. Did you bake it? Yeah. That's about me. I don't want to fucking bake. October 13th, but they think she's going to go way before then because she's having them so close together. They say your babies
Yeah,
like
usually the
quicker.
second one they'll come quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I said my best friend in real life, all of her kids were like boom, bang, bing, right behind each other. Hi, Kimberly
Kimberly.
Star.
Oh, where's Boris? Where's he at? Trying to slacks on. I bet he's long forming you right now.
He probably is. He's over
I
long
think he
farming
is.
us all.
I think he is. Oh, then he threatened me with Twitter jail today. I was like, really? You're gonna put me in Twitter
You've
jail?
been in Twitter jail how many times?
I'm like, no, don't do that. I hate
Lisa's like
Twitter
lost when
jail.
she said Twitter jail.
I was in Twitter jail for like 3 months straight. Then everybody wants to post fucking little shit, and I'm like, fuck. I could only DM. Did anybody ever go in Twitter jail before? Not
I was in
fun.
there one time.
You are too. My days just kept adding up. So I went up to like, I don't know, it was like a long time.
I was cussing somebody out. That's why I got put in there.
I called somebody a cunt. That
I
was
remember
gone.
that.
Gone. And then something else I did, which really wasn't bad, but I got in Twitter jail for that. 3 times I was in Twitter jail.
Brian gets
Morticia,
put
she
in
got banned
Facebook jail
altogether.
though.
Oh, shit.
Brian's been in Facebook jail, God, 4 different times.
Oh, there's Facebook jail. I've never
Yeah.
had Facebook, so I don't know.
The
Oh,
last
I'm
one
sure my
was
daughter's been there 100,000 times.
the last time was someone made a post about what would you do if this guy walked up and slapped your mom. Oh, Brian being Brian, he's like, I'd beat the fuck out of that son of a bitch. They touched my mom. Facebook jail. Someone reported him
No
for it.
shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they got porn on there and all kinds of shit. I see my daughter's phone. I'm like, God damn, man. Really?
He was so mad. He's like, can you believe this? Someone posted that because I said that. Now I'm in Facebook jail.
Yeah, one good thing about Twitter, you can still DM when you're in jail. So I'd be like, hey, can you go tell that motherfucker that just left a fucking dumbass tweet about me to go fuck himself or whatever, you know? I would have people do it for me because I was in jail. was stuck there all by myself. It's lonely over there. But Kimberly, hi Corliss. Kimberly, I think we're going to Twitter jail. So Boris said, and Boris, you want to fuck around? I don't think he does today. And he's long forming you, Shauna.
I know. You better get on it.
You're nice.
I'm getting it because I'm friends with you.
He's mean. I'm sorry. You ain't. Yeah, you're guilty by association, I guess. Corey kept fucking timing out Mr. J.
Oh Lord.
Like Omba. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a little prick.
Well, we all know my feelings on that situation.
Yeah, I know. God. We came to the conclusion we think Corey's jelly.
You know he is. That's why he does the shit he does.
We don't know. Yeah, exactly. But we don't know why he said it. What's the problem? Girl,
I think Corey has the hots for you, and anybody that talks to you, that's when he's going to talk shit on them.
Oh, yeah, our friend Axel, I hope he's off work today. Watch, he'll come in. If Axel comes in, Corey will come in and start fighting with him again.
I know, and that shit is so
stupid.
For
the third week in a row.
Dude needs to grow the fuck up.
We call them the twin bed crew. Hi, Bones.
Hi, King Bone.
If I got a Twitter jail, will you bail me out, Shauna?
I'll bail you out.
I might. I told some asshole off earlier today. I was kind of like, oh shit. I know I'm gonna get in jail maybe for this. Hopefully they get the troll's cool, but he always got something smart to say.
Oh yeah.
On that Twitter.
Everybody has something smart to say over there.
Talking about my chicken, bitch. It's called rosemary chicken, idiot. And I like MF'd them though on Twitter.
Or remember when that one person got mad because I used to post pictures of my dinner all the time? Like, some people can't afford to eat like that. You shouldn't be posting this.
Like, really?
What?
Yeah, go tell the other 1,800,000 million fucking people that do that too. Okay? Yeah, he said my shit looked like it was sticks and stuff on it. And I'm like, hey, asshole. I was like, it's called rosemary chicken. It's rosemary, you fucking ding-dong ass bitch. Fucking shut up, asshole.
Yeah, if I make a fried chicken, I like to soak it in buttermilk overnight.
Sick of that.
But if I'm not, usually I make it with Italian dressing if I'm baking it.
Yeah, that sounds good as fuck. Exactly, Wolf. But get going with your dumbass shit. I don't need your dumbass compliment. Okay, let's see what you do. And let's see what you look like, you fucking moron. It's like the fake baked burgers on fucking Twitter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, always got something smart to say, bitch. Sick of him. Always. Him or her, who knows? Fights with me every day. Lisa has cried for help ever been on your panel? No.
No, but he used to run around
I've
in a
heard him before.
community I used to be in.
Yeah, I know him. But I don't know. He might have been on my. Who knows? So many people have been on my panel car list. You think I'm going to remember? But I've known Cry for Help for a long time.
He used to run around in Reaper Man streams a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I know people are running around with him. That's what I do in my pork. Wolf, I swear to God, I put Italian dressing in my pork chops. And one of my best friends, her name is Buffy. Me and Buffy, one time, we were in like 6th, 7th grade. Okay. She was like, I'm gonna make you some bomb pork chops. I'm like, that's what's up. She put Italian dressing in it, and I've been hooked ever since. I'm not even joking you. It makes your pork so good. And we were little, like my girl could cook that.
Oh, Dylan can cook anything he wants. I
Oh,
mean,
my
I made
daughters
sure
can cook too. Mm-hmm.
Dylan can cook, but I taught Dylan at an early age. That kid can cook anything he wants. I made sure, Dylan can cook, he can clean, he can do his laundry. He will not have to depend on a woman for anything. He can do it himself.
Yeah, get going. That's what I say. But here's my thing: like my daughter just watched me, or she would help me. You know what I mean? Whatever. She cooks really, really fucking good. She has that knack for cooking. Like her eggs are phenomenal. I'm like, how the fuck? Love your eggs. I love my daughter's eggs. They're really good. Oh yeah, Wolf. Wolf. I'm not even joking you. You want to see what I just made? I made more chicken breast. Yes, I have Italian dressing on it. I can't believe you're saying that. It
I
makes
use Italian
everything
dressing
taste
on a
so good.
lot of things. I do my steaks in it too when I marinate my steaks.
Yes.
I'll
Me
marinate my
too.
steaks in Italian dressing.
I do Italian dressing, Worcestershire sauce, and all my shit.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of crap.
Sometimes I'll even throw in some teriyaki sauce.
You gotta watch though, because like the Worcestershire sauce and teriyaki will cook your meat.
Oh yeah.
You gotta don't
But I've been doing it
put
for
that
so
shit
long. I
in
know about what to do.
Yeah, I know you do. Green olive brine. What's that? You mean just like from green olives, like the sauce? Cause I love that shit too. I'll drink it.
See, I like pickle juice. I'll do that when the pickles are all gone out of the container.
Well, Metallica. You remember Metallica on here?
Yeah.
She fucking gave me a recipe, and I don't have it. It's in my other phone, but I could look it up. I'm sure it's like pickled chicken, like dill pickled chicken.
Ooh.
She was like, "Oh my god, Lisa, you gotta eat it." Yeah, and you put it in the fucking crock pot.
Oh wow.
With pickles and shit.
That sounds like that'd be good, but I love anything pickles. Like I said, I'm hooked on these chips now. Fried good pickle one.
I know. I gotta go to the dollar store. I'm gonna look. I hope they have them.
Libra was in the store the other day and seeing him, and he sent me a picture. She's like, "Look what my store has." Like, I'm telling you, grab some. There's the bomb.
I hope mine have them. Does Rich Lake know how to cook? Yeah. Yeah, he does. For sure.
Now, Brian can grill.
No,
his idea when he cooks is take macaroni and cheese and throw tuna in it and peas. I'm like, no, I'm good.
No, Chris can cook. And he's not picky. He'll eat anything. He don't care. You know, and
That's
he
the way
likes it
Brian and
too.
Dylan are. Whatever I put in front of them, they'll eat it.
Hmm. Yeah.
It was like the other night, I was craving sauerkraut hot dogs.
You know who else could cook? Boris. He wants to be like playing like he's a hard ass all the time. He ain't. He's a good cook. No, I love men that cook. That's awesome, Wolf. Like, I mean, I grew up with all cooks and they're all dudes. So, and chefs. Men cook the best. I'm like, hell to the yeah. That's a plus on my side. You cook for me, I'm good. I think I'll just marry you. Fuck it.
Yes, Wolf, I can eat just kraut.
Oh, listen, I got sour. You mean sauerkraut?
Yeah.
Yep, I got my fridge right now. You want to see? I should throw that shit on my chicken. It'd be bomb. And I got mustard cheese. Do you guys like mustard cheese?
Yeah.
So good. Lisa, you're like me. We both grew up in the restaurant business. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Said I didn't grow up in the restaurant business. I just grew up on the chair next to my mom at the stove.
Yeah, that's probably how my daughter could cook too. My dad taught her a lot. My grandparents, you know, my great grandfather, my grandfather, my dad were the ones there cooking. And a couple other people, you know, of course, because it was so busy. But other than that, I mean, I'd be like, can I flip them burgers? I'd be flipping them and did everything they taught me. All kinds of weird shit, too, we had in our restaurant. So I just learned how to cook.
And Dylan, honestly, he's not a picky eater. Dylan will eat anything you put in front of him. He always has.
Yeah, like, and then my grandparents lived upstairs of our restaurant. So I'd go up there in the daytime because we were only open at nighttime. So I go up in the daytime, go raid their fridge. But I usually ate, like my grandmother, you would think they didn't want to cook because they cook all fucking night. Mm-mm. She would have, I mean, crazy laid out fucking shit for dinner every single fucking night. And like 4 o'clock, I'll be like rolling over. I'll be like, I'll be down. I'm going to eat.
And if mom knew anybody was coming to the house, I don't care what time, day or night it was, we were up cooking in the kitchen. She always made sure they had a hot meal when they got there.
That's so cool. Oh yeah, Carlos, that's your restaurant. Carlos, I wish you could send me stuff here. You can do that? I'll do a whole fucking video on it. And love it at the same time. I just want some tacos and some like fucking salsa and some everything. Whatever.
Yeah, well, if we don't eat out, I cook most nights. Very rarely do we go out. I would much rather cook.
I do too, but McDonald's is like a convenience because it's right down my street. So is Subway. You know, sometimes it gets convenient. We're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna order out. But usually I'm cooking. I cook. Oh no, well, it's disgusting, but I do eat it. Not gonna lie.
My son works at a restaurant. Wolf.
Yeah, but I love it there. That's different than McDonald's. Like I like Wendy's, I like Burger King. I like all that shit.
I love those new bourbon burgers that they have at Wendy's.
Really? My daughter said, my daughter said, don't ever eat this chicken at Wendy's. I don't know why though. Oh, it's the UPS guy. I mean, like. Oh, yeah.
So we don't have a Boston market around here. I would say the nearest one to me would probably be Columbus.
What? Oh, what? Sorry, she'll stop barking here. Gloria! God.
Hi, Stewie.
I want a White Castle though, Shauna. When I
See,
come over there, we're going right there.
I love White Castle.
It's okay, baby. Okay. It's a new PS5. Mama, girl. I love White Castles, Wolf. I've never been to one. I get them from the dollar store. They're fucking. Why you don't go there, Wolf?
I've had them
We
from the
don't have
store,
them.
but they're not as good as they are fresh from the restaurant.
Well, yeah, nothing is, but my neighbor, I never ate there. She was just like, yeah, they're just as good. You know, it's not the same thing, but basically it is. I'm like, damn, I love these. And then she fucking made them. Because she worked there, dude. I'm telling you. We were like hooked on them.
Coleslaw and mac and cheese.
I love Burger King.
I know. I think it's 2 fries and the mac and cheese. Fried cheese, yeah. One extra here.
Well, that's where my son works at.
I do love Burger King though. Straight up. I'll eat that bitch all day.
Dylan will come home sometimes when he's on the ham breaded chicken, look like it goes right up flour all over it. He looks like Charlie Sheen, he just sneezed all over it. I love Whoppers. But of course, I'm allergic to onions. I gotta order mine with no onions, and I'm picky. I don't like lettuce on hot sandwiches. Get more interest in cheese. So I always get any sandwich I order. I always get it with no lettuce. I do not like lettuce on a hot sandwich because then it gets all bloated. Oh, I was
My
moving
bad,
some
sorry.
stuff around. Oh, you're okay, sweetie.
Hi, Trisha. All right, we got 1 minute. Good morning.
How are you doing this morning, Trisha?
It's like shit on a shingle. Do you know what that is?
Shay Wool?
Like mushrooms. Yeah, mushroom soup on like toast. Like butter your
Oh, yeah.
toast.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bomb.com right there. I used to make my sister make it for me. I was like, you're the only person who can make it. It tasted different. It tasted good. And I'd make her pour me pop too. I'm like, pour my pop. It just tasted so much better.
My dad used to take and brown meat up and then put cream of mushroom soup in it. And then we'd eat that over mashed potatoes or
Hell
toast.
yeah. I'm going to do that next time.
Oh, wow, Trisha. She's roasting
You're
a whole
roasting up.
turkey today.
Yummy. I'm making chicken again right now. And some noodles. Later on, I don't know. I want to make brajol. I don't feel like doing that today. I might. Oh, actually, I got shrimp and fish and shit. I think I might make that.
Yeah, well, she makes it all the time.
Brajol? Yeah, I know how to make brajol. Brajol is very easy to make. I like putting spinach, parmesan, provolone. I mean, you can put whatever you want in your brajol. Actually, my best friend one time made brajol with like stovetop stuffing in the middle. She didn't even know it was Italian. She didn't know the fuck she was doing. She just rolled it up, and this girl could cook. And I'm like, holy shit, you just made brajol, but with stuffing. So fucking good with gravy on it. I'm telling you. I think I'm make Italian ones and like stuffing ones. It's really good.
Actually, Trisha, that's how I first got hooked onto YouTube was Angry Grandpa.
Yeah, I've watched.
Yeah, well, I was in that cesspool too for a while.
Yeah, I've got an angry grandpa's. He was funny as fuck though.
Oh, I loved Angry Grandpa.
I know, angry grandpa is funny.
Now I'll tell you another one I like to watch is Angry Grandma.
Yeah, I've watched her.
That woman, oh my god. Especially
Yeah, I
when
follow her
Jake's
on
getting
Twitter.
especially when Jake's getting on her nerves and then she ends up whipping him, throwing shit at him. I love
I
it.
know. All right, Sean, I gotta go. I gotta make this phone calls.
All right, sweetie. Yeah,
Or
I've been
two
going for a
of them. I
little
really
over
gotta
an
go. I
hour.
have to make them. All right,
I
I'll
think
talk
I'm
to you in
going
a
to
little
end
bit,
it
hon.
too. All right,
All
honey.
right, bye, everybody.
Yes, Trisha, Bettina. That's Tina D. She was part of the Angry Grandpa show. But y'all, I've been going for a little over an hour, and got to get some stuff done around here. So I think I'm going to end it. Y'all have a beautiful day and keep your head up. Bye, y'all.